Good morning, good morning. We are here at Scheveningen again at the beach. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weather. Sorry, that went a little bit wrong. Beautiful weather. It is windy but warm at the same time. This, by the way, is a statue of a woman who used to wait for her husband to come back from fishing, because this is a fisher's town actually, and a lot of the people didn't come back, so they later made a statue of it, and that is as a tribute to everybody, to all the people who didn't actually got back from the sea after fishing. And as you can see, the people are still putting flowers just to remember all those fishermen who lost their lives on the sea, who never came back. You see a lot of flowers, they're still putting it. A little bit old getting, but yeah. That's this about. And this is your favorite half Chinese. Again, another good morning rant. I didn't do one for a long time because I was quite busy, and I hope that you can hear me clearly because it is so windy. Yeah, we're going to talk about all these people still listening to presidents. So I was, I don't know what video I was watching, but I always read people, their comments. I think it's very interesting to read how people think. And there I saw comments again, but Trump said, but Trump said, but Trump said. Like, why do you care what he ever says? And it's not particularly about Trump, but he happens to be the president right now of the United States. It goes for all presidents in the neoliberal states. All of them. Yes, that's a very bold statement, and I stand on that. What you need to do, especially in the case of the United States, is very easy to look. Is just look at their donors. That if it's something that their donors would benefit from financially, then that is what's going to happen, and that's the end of it. There's no need to listen to their politicians, their BS, because it's all propaganda what they're spewing. They're not telling you to inform you. People need to start to understand that if you live in a neoliberal democracy, which is essentially the collective West, then your politicians are not saying things in public to inform you. They are saying things to indoctrinate you, to propagandize you. Why is it that there's so much propaganda and you still don't understand this? So yeah, stop listening to these politicians. Start looking what they actually done for the people. And there's a lot of sand coming into my eyes. And you know, when they get on the television, if you're a content creator, of course you will watch a little bit to get some clips out of it. But for normally, you know, you can just listen for the fun of it, but don't take them too serious. These politicians, again, are not there to inform you. When they're publicly speaking, they are there to propagandize you, to indoctrinate you into making you believe in something that is not true, so they can do whatever it is that they want and look like they consulted anybody while they actually haven't. Look, this is the beach. I think it is too windy for people to lay down on. That is why I could film it, otherwise I couldn't film it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but over there we've done a video over there, right? Yeah. I need to find something against the sun for my little screen here, because on this camera it's such a little screen. Hardly can see, and especially when there's sun, it's nothing that I can see. Anyway, that is actually what I really want to reiterate. Do not listen to your politicians. They are propagandizing you. They're brainwashing you into thinking all these sorts of things. I'll give you a couple of examples. Why would Trump never let Israel fall? Look at their donors, right? That lady, well, I find it hard to say lady, Edelstein, she gave him 200 million, right? Why do you think he would not help them, right? Now you can look at Ukraine, for example. if we look at Ukraine, right? Yes, directly, Zelensky is not paying him, right? But indirectly, yes, because who's benefiting from that war? It's the arms industry, right? Those are the ones who are benefiting, who are paying him. It's also these same people. So why do you think always you get these hopes up? You need to stop believing what you want to believe. You need to start believing the truth. You need to start to see the truth instead of, oh yes, I actually want that to happen. That is why I'm going to believe that he will, because it makes me feel better. In the end, you're going to be taken from the ass without any spit or lube. That's what they're doing to you every single time. Oh, stop it already. Honestly, name me one time that a president in a neoliberal society actually did something for their own people, actually did what they promised to the people, and didn't lie to its people. Name one president of all the neoliberal democracies. Yes, that's a very bold statement, huh? Yeah, exactly. Zero. You couldn't come up with it, right? You couldn't come up with one. So why you still believe them? That's my whole point of this whole video. Anyway, that's actually what I wanted to share. I thought I could talk a little bit longer about it, but I think it is pretty clear now if you just, check yourself which president ever did anything for us in neoliberal societies, in a capitalist nation. None of them, right? So stop believing them. Stop believing that a party will save you. They won't. Stop believing that a president will make a change. They won't. It's just not going to happen. Is that sour? Yes, it's very sour. But this is also good. Yes, there's a very good side on it. The good side is recognition. You start to recognize that whatever we do, it's not going to change. Why is that positive? It is positive because now you can think in ways how to make the circumstances, create the circumstances that we will have a change. As long as you do not recognize, you will never get to that level of thinking. So now you understand, go and sit back and start thinking, what is it that we need to do so we get democracy? So we finally get something to say in our own countries instead of a group of billionaires and millionaires, right? That is what you need to start to think about. Well, it isn't working in our system. I mean, say no more. But if you are starting to believe that there is some president that one day is going to make a change, you're going to be disappointed for the rest of your life. If you think that a party is going to make a change, you're going to be disappointed your entire life. But yeah, maybe you also should start educating yourself on politics. Here we go again. Yes, I keep saying it because people aren't doing it enough. Today I read another comment of somebody. He actually commented on my YouTube on the video about the tents in Santa Monica, maybe? I forgot which city it was, somewhere in California, with a Spanish name. And he said, yeah, California is communist. Like, honestly, I had to explain to him that the United States is a capitalist society, therefore you cannot have communism in its current state. But if you have people that think like that, he doesn't know the definition of communism at all. I had another one, a Dutch person, I think I will make a stitch on it, talking about, I'm not sure what he was talking about, I think also the housing crisis or something. And then, it was something that the state wants to have some say in whatever it is we do in our house or something. How many people are allowed to live there or whatever it was, I forgot. And he called that communism. That's communism. There's nothing like that is communism, right? Communism would never do that. But this is because people don't have any political education. They're just really, really good at making videos, way better than me. I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm saying it honestly. I'm jealous. But yeah. Anyway, I had to cut something out. That was it. Your favorite half Chinese. And as always, have a great day. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section. Have a great day.